Hello and welcome to the Austin Pinball Collective. We are here tonight for Austin Belles Chimes. They are here about once a month for tournaments. If you are a female or non-binary player in or around Austin, Texas, please feel free to join. I believe the first Wednesday of the month, they are typically at the Vendor Bar, and the third Monday, they are often here. They are sometimes other places, but tonight we're going to be playing, I believe, 2 hours of qualifying, and then probably taking the top 4 to a finals, Don't Be Last finals. So we will get started here in just a moment. I'm going to go ahead and run an ad so we don't get interrupted in the middle of a game, at least for a bit. So if you are subscribed, you won't see that. But and if you are not subscribed, you could subscribe with a free Twitch subscription if you're an Amazon Prime member. Otherwise, then you can subscribe for, I believe, $5 or $6, something like that. And if not, then enjoy the ads. But just a moment.
But that's it. So this is our Pokemon launch party. Sir is supposed to also have sent a banner and a flash trophy for the winner of tonight, but they fucked up and they don't have those items yet. So they sent us what they do have, which is this Translite, what I think is a Pokemon card in bubble wrap, and some trash of some sort. We can raffle. We'll give things away tonight, and we'll pick the winner of the banner, but they just won't get it till it comes in. And obviously, the winner for tonight will get the plaque whenever it comes in, and we also have the Rebecca trophies to go with it. When we get to the top 4 finals, and the final game will be the top 2 on Pokemon, so just be prepared for that. Normal stuff, we're doing 2 games per round, 1 shorter game, 1 longer game. Yeah, we'll do all of that later. And if you want more stuff, we've got the NAMM tournament on Friday, which is also a Pokemon launch party with different trophies.
What's going on?
Now they accept it. We're going to give away all this stuff. So we'll do that a little later, but we are burning time, so let's get started. Amanda, Danielle, Ashley came in on Flash, which is right there. Maddie, Nadia, Angel, and Ellie on Kids, right there.
All right, it looks like we've got some options here as some games are live. So we got Flash, World Cup Soccer, Kiss, Iron Maiden, Stargazer, Deadpool, and Cleopatra Funhouse. Let's start on the first group, Flash and World Cup Soccer. I'm going to get the rig moved over, and we'll start on that. Just a moment. All right, this is Flash, although the playfield camera is currently out. Hopefully it will be coming back very soon. If not, then I'll try to get it between rounds. Between players. But yeah, there we go. There we go. So yeah, hopefully this is going to clear up a little bit. We're still got some jittery footage here, but yeah. So clearing those 4 top lanes is good. Amanda's currently got 3 of them. Another thing that's really important, it looks like she's already done, is hitting this target here. This is a stand-up target that lights your pop bumpers for 1,000 points each, and that can be worth a lot. Clearing these targets here will light up one of your inserts here, and that's good for your bonus. Sorry about that. So I think dropping these. No, I think clearing. I think these those side targets are worth points, and maybe an increasing amount of points every time. Or nope, I guess. Okay, yeah, clearing them first time lights your top lanes here, and your spinner lane here. So each of these like red star rollover targets advances your bonus. This spinner now is lit for 1,000 points a spin, and I am really sorry about this. This camera is not being cooperative tonight. Hopefully it comes back. If not, then I don't know. Yeah. All right. Well, let me. Yeah. If this does not come back, I will. I'll try something after. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, this is just weird. I'm sorry for these camera issues. Yeah, I have restarted the transmitter. I can try restarting the receiver if the problem persists, I guess. Yeah, let me restart the receiver really quick. Well, I'll do that between games unless it just gets impossible to watch. Well, let me do it really quick. All right, sorry, this should be hopefully coming back in better. But yeah, it looks like Danielle is not started yet, so there we go. Hopefully it's better now. Yeah, a full plunge will typically go all the way around, and so yeah, that can get you some top lanes. It is.
Move the rig out of the way so I can bang on the display to see if it'll.
Yeah. All right, just a moment.
Yeah, but I think it's because you probably have to be on it.
We're going to play players 1 and 3, and then they'll play another game where the players 1 and 3 skip. Okay?
Okay, so that one doesn't count then?
Did you already play?
Yeah.
Well, there's no record of that.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, if you didn't activate any switches, then that would also not.
It's like a lot of shit.
Oh, I had an extra ball.
So it's fucked.
Well, no.
You had an extra ball, so
You played, that's why that's zeros, because you played my extra ball. She played an extra ball. However, the player to, instead of a 4-player game, we'll do 2-player, we'll do 1-player, 1 and 3, and then they'll do the same to finish
Sounds
it out.
great.
Cool. Okay. All right.
All right.
Move it back in. You're player 3.
And then we will be players.
You'll be player 1 and 3 on the second game.
Alright.
All right, sorry for the confusion, and we lost the camera again. Yay. Hopefully it comes back. If not, I will address it. I think the problem... Here we go. Okay. Yeah, we'll see. All right. So we are playing this game as players 1 and 3 because the score for player 2 is really wonky. Also, there was a problem where Amanda got an extra ball. I don't know that any of the players know this game very well because we've not really had it in, we've certainly not had it in a Belles and Chimes tournament. I think the first tournament we had it in was last weekend's second Saturday tournament, and neither Amanda nor Danielle were there for that. So they really aren't familiar with this game, didn't know that Amanda had an extra ball. So we are just playing players 1 and 3 on this game. So Amanda will play as player 1, Danielle will play as player 3, and then they'll start a new game. Ashley will play as player 1, and Cayman will play as player 3. So I will get this set up so that the scores will be visible on the player camera up here. I will record players 1 and 3's, the first 2 player scores, so that we know what those are and what scores Ashley and Cayman need to beat. Anyway. So yeah, Amanda's got one more target on the left of those drop targets to light everything, which is really, really good. And I do not know what is going on. This never happens. We don't have this much trouble with cameras usually. I'm gonna swap a battery, I think, maybe between games and see if that helps. The battery is fully charged, but we'll see. All right. So so this is ball 3. Amanda got 273540. So anyway, even though Danielle played Amanda's extra ball, they ruled it because of the score the player 2 score malfunction. They've ruled that inconsequential. Amanda did get the points from the extra ball, 058510. Maybe they did start a new game. Yeah, it looks like they may have started a new game. So we'll ignore those for now. The only other thing I haven't talked about yet is this lane here. Shooting into that can give you 3,000 points at the moment. You can raise it up to 10,000 points. I don't know if that happens when you get it for the first time, maybe. Okay, it looks like Amanda's got 289, 430. And see Danielle. Still looking okay. Got the 2 and 3 lanes. Really would like to get 1 and 4. That is 79,910. All right. And this plunge player is doing not too bad. Got 3 of the 4 top lanes. Yeah. That was... All right. So yeah, that's the first 2 players are done. Now we're going to see Ashley and Cayman.
All right, Ashley. So you'll be player 1, and you'll be player 3.
Yeah, it looks like that plunge is not going to the top lanes like it initially did. I don't know if that's intentional to make it a little more tricky, or if that is a new development. But yeah, it looks like it's definitely hitting that center post to make the plunge more difficult anyway. So, all right, plunging off player 2. Yeah.
Figured I'd come join you since I have no part in this play here.
Yeah. So I was explaining earlier.
Yeah.
Getting the top lanes is completed is really good. Cayman's got 3 of them
But
so
you
far.
can't cycle them.
Correct. Yeah. So you have to get through it, and they are angled down a little bit, so it makes it tough to get. You can go over to the left. It makes it harder to go to the right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But once you do that, it lights up this. So it lights the spinner for 1,000 points a spin, and it lights those 3 star rollovers for bonus. Getting this target is really important because
really?
that lights your pop bumpers for 1,000 points per pop,
fascinating.
which is good. Actually, I'm not sure about this because I think that actually completing these is what lights that up. So doing that once will do that. Completing these, I know, will light your
That's
flash
a super bonus,
letters.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, because I was like, I definitely had them
So
lit on ball too.
and you can hit those with the upper flipper if you
Oof.
if you
that
want to.
upper flipper's a little floppy
Yeah.
compared to the bottom 2, so that's why I was playing with it for so long when I walked up, because I was like, something's a little different about these flippers.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, she didn't hit anything.
No, it's on player 2 now. You can.
That's what I mean. I thought she just plunged player 2, but it didn't hit anything. So
There we go.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah.
Way to figure it out, folks.
And then about the only other thing is this lane here, getting into the saucer scores the lit value, and I'm not sure if hitting it advances the value as well, or if there's something else you need to do. But
yeah, I realized
but I think
got the extra ball there, but didn't know how you light it, so it wasn't like I was going for it. So I felt bad that then Danielle was entrapped into playing that extra ball.
Yeah, I know. Like we had this in the second Saturday tournament, but. Yeah, but it was, and I don't know if we had it in the Farm and Friday tournament. Maybe we did.
It was brand new that day.
Yeah.
So.
But I couldn't stream it then.
I know. Maybe we still did.
Because it was. Oh. Yeah.
I'm about to say the pounder. She's gonna be able to get that out of there.
Yeah, but this game is really close to the game next to it, and there we go.
Hey, there we go. Well, actually, not now because I had to move Harlem all the way over. So
yeah, well,
on the right,
Hocus
it's not
Pocus
close.
is it's really close to Hocus Pocus. So with the cup holder in there, it is tough to get around. But all right.
Yeah, and the roving target is tough, and I actually got bricked on those side targets.
Yeah. All right, so now
Williams.
Cayman has completed her side targets, and now
side.
these are all lit here.
Yeah, she lit everything.
And then so now you get more bonus for hitting more, or not more bonus, but more points for hitting those side targets as well. So and
is that the extra ball then?
That looks like it's.
It looks like it gave.
It looks like it's
ball,
lit. Yeah. So.
Okay. Hopefully, she will notice and.
Yeah.
Won't entrap Ashley.
And looks like 1,000 point in range.
I hate
maybe.
that when you've got a read on it in that corner and you're trying to do the thing, and no matter how many times you bump it, what direction, I'm just not convinced sometimes that you even can get it out of there. Like it was destined to not be there. So, all right, great job, Cayman. Thank you for noticing you got the extra ball, unlike me. That didn't hit anything.
Yeah.
Let's make sure Ashley notices.
But she seems to know what
noticed
she's
before.
doing. Yeah.
But
I know she's a new member here, but I think, has she played with Belles once before?
she did at Bender when
Okay.
I was absent, when I was sick.
Yeah.
And then she was here during Farmin' Friday, but didn't play.
Yeah.
They were just here hanging out, so it doesn't seem like she is new to pinball, though.
Yeah.
Just new to us. I mean, we got her to come to both Belles in 1 month at 2 different locations, so
Yeah.
felt like that boded well.
Yeah,
Is
I know.
Is that the past tense? Bode well?
Voted, whatever.
Just sounds
so,
wrong.
yeah. And that,
That's rough.
yeah.
Okay. Enter that for her.
Yeah. All right, so it looks like Cayman needs to about double her score to catch up to you.
She had a great ball too, so. Oh, that's weird. Went all the way around on it.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a gate up there.
There is a gate. It looks like it maybe just
Yeah.
didn't come back down. All right, so 132,890.
Yeah. All right. Well, I will get the rig moved over to,
Doggy soccer.
yes, World Cup Soccer. Just a moment. All right. Yeah, this is World Cup Soccer. The player order has changed. Amanda was first on the last game. She's last on this one. Everybody else moves up one slot. So Danielle is in, has just gotten a penalty kick. So she wants to, her goal is not lit at the moment. So I think she needs to complete these, all of these rollover targets. So the top one will light the goal for collecting. So yeah, she just hit it, and so now she can hit the goal to collect points there. Unfortunately, went out the middle. You got this soccer ball here in the middle, and there are 5 S words. There's spirit, strength, speed, skill, and stamina. Shooting a white shot, like the spinner lane, a ramp, striker's hideout, will give you one of those S words, and that will, once you've completely filled out the soccer ball, then your ramps will light to lock a ball, and then once you've locked a ball, you can get it in here for a final draw multi-ball. All right, Ashley's got the penalty kick. So penalty kick is a goal where the goalie is not moving, so it is less likely to block your shot. But it is only a relatively short period of time. So she didn't get it in the. But that is an assist scoop. You can flip to time a much easier shot into the goal if you can get it into the assist scoop. And that will work even if the goal isn't lit. And getting a goal will light a feature for you, a super feature, which gives you extra points in bonus. She had gotten super spinner and then hit the spinner, so she's getting extra points for each of the spins. And then that was a nice stop there. Yeah, so she's one white shot away from lighting the locks. Give me just a moment. I think I need to let someone in. Just a moment. All right, I am sorry about that interruption. But it looks like Amanda just got a ball save on her ball one. The ball save is very short on this game, but if you drain immediately, then you can get it. So, let's see here. Amanda's getting good hits out of the pop pumper, bouncing around on the ball up there. And that's a kickback. And that is, there's no kickback on the right side. So, looks like it was, yeah. The game was a little nicer to Danielle and Ashley than to Cayman and Amanda, but it's a 3-ball game. Let me remove the player scores from the, there we go. Yeah, so Danielle is, needs 3 white shots. That's a kickback. 3 white shots to, there's one of them, to start, or to qualify her locks. But they get a little bit harder as you collect them, so if you've already hit a ramp, then it's gonna, make you not, the left ramp I think is probably the easiest shot in the game, and you can't just keep looping that shot. So Ashley, 1 white insert. She needs, just, I can't tell, maybe speed is the only thing left to qualify a lock, and she can do that on either ramp or Striker's Hideout, which is up here. And then getting into Striker's Hideout can also give you awards. The goal is lit at the start of the ball, so you can shoot into there. And then every 4 goals at the start of the game, and then every 4 goals after that, this will light for a TV award. And the first one is going to be big goal round, where you can get extra. Your goal will stay lit for 3 shots, and you'll get extra points for. Oh, that one was a little rough. So it looks like, yeah. Danielle and Ashley are staying fairly close together, and we'll see about Cayman and Amanda on their second ball. All right, that is gonna be probably. Oh, okay, that was probably a grace period on the ball save. So yeah, going through the right in lane and then hitting this target here will relight your kickback on the left orbit. That was, yeah, unfortunately, kind of the ball only hopped up a little bit and went towards the middle. And that was too, like, if it had been all around this side, she might have been able to use the magnet. There's actually an extra button on one of the sides of the cabinet that can activate that magnet to try to save the ball. But I think it was on the wrong side for that. So, all right, Amanda starts off with a goal and gets Ultra Spinner. She nails that left ramp and nails the spinner. So that's getting good amount of points for every spin there. Although that score is going to be awarded in bonus. So if she tilts, then she wouldn't get it. But so yeah, she got 40 million points for that Ultra Spinner in bonus. So that puts her, closer to Danielle. And we'll see how the game treats people on ball 3. Meanwhile, it looks like we've got a couple of groups already done. Lori Malik, Valley Irvine, and Rebecca Salem. Valley won both games on Stargazer and Deadpool. And Caroline Bassett won both games on Cleopatra and Funhouse in her group. Meanwhile, Danielle did not really get a chance to play there on her ball 3, so she's not going to get any better than second place. But Cayman and Amanda could definitely catch up to that with a good ball. And yeah, it looks like the other, we've got 4 groups playing. The other group is playing on Kiss and Iron Maiden. Nadia Didavani won on Kiss and is currently playing Iron Maiden. All right, Ashley got a goal and Ultra Ramps. If she hits that ramp, not only will it give her good points for the Ultra Ramp award, but it lit her lock. She immediately hit it again, got more points for Ultra Ramps, and now locks a ball. So if she can get it into the final draw group, then she will be able to start multi-ball. That's in Striker's Hideout, which is doesn't really do a lot at this point, but yeah, she needs to get the. I don't know if she knows what she's got a. Yeah. She didn't seem to be shooting for this, which is what you need to do to get that multi-ball. But 229 is a good lead for the moment. So we'll see here. So Cayman's got a penalty kick. See if the goalie's out of the way, and unfortunately, she shot right into him, and that's a tilt. So Cayman's going to end at 103, so that's going to be 4th place, unfortunately. All right, and it looks like Ellie DiCaprio won on Iron Maiden, so this is the last game still playing. It makes sense because we had some initial issues on Flash. But yeah, we are up on the last player of this game, and then we'll start a new round shortly. But Amanda needs 110 million points to catch up to Ashley. Got into Striker's hideout on the scoop. On the plunge, has her penalty kick for 30 million points if she can get it. It's an early flip. These are kind of strong flippers, so it's earlier than you would expect. But gets in the TV award, and this is big goal round. So now the goalie's moving, but each goal that you get will be, the first one's 15 million, then the second is 15 million, and the third is 30 million. But it looks like Amanda's going to end in second place. Did not make it. That goalie is being pretty good today. All right, so let's take a look at the match play leaderboard. We can see here, top four are going to make it to finals. Valley and Caroline both won both of their games in that round. Nadia and Ellie did second best, but Amanda also was up in there. So let's see here what we've got. Genesis Pokemon, Stars X-Men, Big Game Cactus Canyon, Harlem Globetrotters, and Avengers Infinity Quest. Let's do... this is a Pokemon launch party for the Belles and Chimes, so we'll go ahead and get the game, get Pokemon in here. I'll do Genesis and Pokemon this round. Just a moment. All right, this is Genesis. I'm going to update the match play information. Here we go. So in this game, you've got 4 main shots. You've got your top letters A, B, C. Completing all of those will give you a letter in body. So you have to complete all 3 of them 4 times to completely spell body. This ramp here will give you letters in arms, so 4 shots up that ramp will completely spell arms. This ramp will give you legs, so 4 shots up this ramp will give you all the letters in legs. And then one of the orbits will be lit for a letter in brain. So 5 shots to the lit orbit will spell brain. If you complete the spelling of a body part, then it will give you a multi-ball at one of your ramps. It's actually possible if you if you complete the spelling of arms or legs, it might give it to you immediately if that ramp is the one that would be used to give you the multi-ball. So the other thing you can do on this game is there's a Veritarget right here, and pushing that all the way back is good because that can spot you letters. But it is potentially a dangerous feed on the way back. It was unfortunately a quick ball for Ashley. We will see Nadia coming up. Oh, hey, Dirty Pool. Thank you for tuning in tonight. This is our Belles and Chimes tournament and the Belles Pokemon launch party here at the Austin Pinball Collective. So we will see Pokemon as the second game of this round here. Meanwhile, Nadia got the B. There's a letter in Brain because she hit that lit left lane, and it will alternate with switch hits. So, yeah, the Brain letter... or the Brain insert will switch from the left to the right. All right, so Meredith has got one of the top lanes on the plunge. That was not lit for Brain, but got another letter, and you can move that with the right flipper will rotate those letters. So she was able to completely complete those top lanes and get the first letter in body. And apparently there's a conversation in the back that Meredith is not... is thinking maybe is a TMI kind of a situation. Oh, good save there. All right. Now under control. Got another Brain letter, so she is 3 letters in on Brain. Looks like only one more... 2 letters on body. She might have gotten the Veritarget all the way back to spot her letters elsewhere. And that is a 3rd letter in body. One more target will light a multi-ball for that. So Meredith is rolling right now. And that did complete Brain. Apparently that was enough to trigger the switch. So we can see the ramps are flashing right now. And so shooting a ramp will start a 2-ball multi-ball. Ooh, good save there. And good patience on that in lane. A nice dead bounce. And nails the Veritarget. But I don't know if that was enough to go back and get a letter, but she's up over 1 million now. All right. I don't know if she knows that her ramps are lit for multi-ball. Doesn't look like she's shooting for them. It's not necessarily obvious that they're very, very slowly blinking, so. But she's going back to Brain. And that's going to be 50,000 points on the out lane. I don't know if the multi-ball will still be there on ball 2, but I suspect maybe not. But nevertheless, 1.8 million is not a bad ball 1. Yeah, those posts are a lot easier to find than the orbits and the ramps, unfortunately. But yeah, Valley did get another 50,000 on the way out, so that puts her in 2nd place just from that one out lane. Alright, looks like our other groups are playing Stars and X-Men Wolverine, Big Game and Cactus Canyon, and Harlem Globetrotters and Avengers Infinity Quest. Rebecca Salem took the win on Harlem Globetrotters. Alright, Ashley currently just has a B in brain. And that's 50,000 for the lit in lane on the way out, or sorry, lit out lane. Yeah, I often have trouble finding those ramps when I'm playing this game, so yeah. All right, Nadia gets the A, and Pops didn't give her anything else on the off of the plunge, but there's a letter in brain, so she's got 2 letters in brain. And all right, got it under control. That was not lit for a letter in brain, but got a letter in body for completing the top lanes. All right, that was a hit to the very target, but not enough to spot a letter. That is a leg target. And that was not a lit out lane, unfortunately, but still 270,000. Looks like Caroline Bassett is on a roll tonight. She won on Stars. That's 3 wins in her first 3 games. And Ellie DiCaprio won on Big Game. I think that is 2 wins and 1 second place for Ellie. Meanwhile, it does look like the multi-ball is still there for Meredith if she can find a ramp. Yeah, that was definitely a shot at it. Got 50,000 on the way out. Up to 2.3 million now. And Valley, 65,000 points. There's a leg letter. And a brain letter. Yeah, that was, it hit the very target, but not enough to spot a letter. There's a brain letter. And that completed the top lanes for a body letter, so she's slowly accumulating letters. That, I'm not sure what happened there, but it looks like she got spotted letter in everything for a nudge. Maybe that was enough to tickle the back of the very target, but it looks like it was just a bump in the game kind of spotted her letters. And that completed legs. So we've got a multi-ball ready on one of the ramps, or yeah, just the left ramp actually for this one. So she needs to hit the left ramp to get her multi-ball, but that's a letter in brain. And good nudge there. All right, kind of under control, and that was right down the middle, unfortunately, but that puts her in second place at the moment, and it looks like she'll probably still have that multi-ball ready on the left ramp when she steps up to ball 3. All right. Ashley currently only has a letter in brain. Not enough to make it up the ramp, and that's 50,000 on the way out. That's not going to be enough to, unfortunately, to get out of 4th place. So, all right, Nadia's up now. Looks like she's got letters for all the parts, 3 in brain, 2 in body, and 2 in legs, only 1 in arms. So she's not far away from from spelling, completing body parts. See if she gets any love from the pop bumpers here. That's, almost got another body letter there. All right, good nudge to keep that in. And, another good slap for that. All right. Right to the out lane. So that is going to be a third place for Nadia. All right. So up to Valley, or, Meredith's going to try to add to her lead, and then up to Valley to try to catch her. But yeah, Meredith still got the multi-balls ready at the ramps. And that's out. So looks like Valley needs just over 2 million points on her ball 3 to catch up to Meredith. All right, that is a letter in. I think she got a letter in brain for that. But yeah, I guess we're not going to see a multi-ball in this game. All right, let me move the rig over to Pokemon. Just a moment.
Log in to get your badge on Pokemon.
Oh shit, I gotta do that.
All right, and now we have Pokemon. This is Nadia. I'm going to update the player order here. And so, yeah, this game is fairly straightforward from a rules perspective. You've got orbits on either side, and you got ramps on either side. 3 shots to any one of those features will start a mode associated with one of the characters. So yeah, that right ramp mode is a 2-ball multi-ball. So that one is one that a lot of people prioritize. You can also get a multi-ball by hitting all of these targets so that they are not flashing anymore. And then this balloon here will come down, and you bash it a few times, and it will move out of the way, and that'll give you a multi-ball. So you can also find a Pokemon character that what Nadia just did. You gotta hit purple shots to spell catch, and then shoot up this this ramp here into the Pokeball to actually capture the character. So Nadia got 8 million points on her first ball, and Meredith is going to be up here shortly. And I don't know. I know that they have, registered with Stern as to get an official launch party event. I don't know if they're, if signing in gives them a badge or not for this event, because I know that the merchandise has not yet arrived. That they're supposed to get a plaque and a banner, so that has not yet arrived. So I don't know if this gives you an insider connected badge for playing in this launch party. But all right, and Meredith now getting the ball under control. Shooting has started a mode on the left ramp, so you want to hit the blue shots. Got 5 Pokeballs out of that mystery scoop on the right. And now her balloon has come down, so 2 more hits on the balloon will get the multi-ball ready up the middle. There's just 1 more now. We have 2, at least, I think, well, I know we have a Pokemon on location at the at Austin Beer Works, Sprinkle Valley, and that Meredith works there, so she is familiar with this game, I am assuming, and is making some good progress on it right now. Really trying to get up into that that center lane to start the 3-ball multi-ball, but still in this in a mode, so getting the multi-ball before the mode times out will give you, give her a better chance at completing it, maybe. And then also, well, that was a mode shot. Yeah, having trouble finding that center. So she is just going for shots. Oh, yeah, and now is able to catch a Pokemon if she can hit purple shots. Just, okay, now the left ramp will... the left ramp will catch this Pokemon. I don't believe you can start multi-ball while you're trying to catch the character, because he shot up that center lane when the catch was ready and didn't start the multi-ball. So I think that'll be ready for her on her ball 2. But yeah, she got 28 million on that first ball. And Valley, I believe Valley has been here and playing this, trying to get familiar with it. Yeah, so she got a skill shot. So it's the standard skill shot is having the ball go through the lit top lane. If you hold down the left flipper when you plunge, then some red shots will light up, and shooting one of those will give you a super skill shot. So that can give you more points, but maybe not as easy to complete. Short ball save on this game. So that out lane did not come back, unfortunately. I think if you get a super skill shot, then that does give you a little more ball save as well. All right, and Ashley signing in. So we've got everybody signed in on this game. And yeah, she went for a super skill shot, got it at the scoop, and there's a spinner lane shot. And that spinner looks like it spins very nicely. But yeah, it was not able to recover from a shot up the middle that came down between the flippers. But Nadia is back up on ball 2. All right, looks like Cactus Canyon. Oh, yeah, we got a very short ball save here if you're not getting the super skill shot. But yeah, it looks like Cactus Canyon is done, and Ellie DiCaprio won that. I think I misspoke saying that Ellie won on Big Game. It was actually Amanda who won on Big Game. But it was a reversal of order for that group, so each of the players got 8 points, because Amanda took first on Big Game and last on Cactus Canyon. Ellie took last on Big Game and first on Cactus Canyon, and Emily got 4 points for coming in second on both of those games. Meanwhile, Meredith still has multi-ball ready up the middle, and I don't know if that's okay. So this is the right orbit mode, and this mode you need to hit 100 spins of the spinner, and starting after the rip that started it. So she's only got two spins at the moment, but you can hit the other, the left ramp there, it looks like will build up the value of the spinner. There's multi-ball. So this is going to be a nice stack. Probably going to get some, if she can find that spinner now or just find the yellow shots. The red shots are also multi-ball jackpots. So those are good. All right, and it looks like out of ball save already. I know you can get an add a ball if you do enough jackpots, I think, in the multi-ball, but it looks like that was, there's a ball save on the out lane. But yeah, it looks like Meredith did not qualify the add a ball during that multi-ball, but is up to 75 million so far. And completed that mode on the right orbit, and is that going for, there's a left orbit shot, and now running a mode in on the left orbit. So this is going to be hitting the green shots. So those are collecting pollen, it looks like, and that once you have 6 green shots, that'll light a the top stand-ups. Okay, thanks for that, Doty Bird. Yeah, the all right, well, that's going to be out of that mode, but ends up at about 90 million. Yeah, 90.9. All right, Valley did not really get much of a chance to play on the first ball. This going for a super skill shot and makes it on the right ramp. And got a multi-ball already, looks like up the middle after 2 more shots to that balloon. 1 more shot there. See if she... that didn't look like it registered. We'll see if she is going to try to bring a mode in, or start a mode before the multi-ball. And that also didn't look like it registered. Alright, and has now discovered a Pokemon, so that's going to kind of lock her into trying to catch it. So it just needs some purple shots to complete spelling catch, and alright, and now it needs to shoot the left ramp, but unfortunately drained before that. But yeah, it looks like the left ramp is a hurry up. But that puts Valley in second place, at least for the moment, although Ashley still got her ball 2 left to play. Alright, super skill shot. Didn't quite make it there on... and that has timed out, and that also... Yeah, that ball save is short. All right, Nadia close to Valley, so needs to do a good amount of work to catch up to Meredith, but all right, got the top lane skill shot. So that looks like that also adds a little bit of ball save time, and this is the 2-ball multi-ball. So you want to hit yellow shots as jackpots. And I believe that you can still bring the main multi-ball into this mode. I'm not sure about that, but maybe... all right, so yeah, that looked like she did get a... get the add-a-ball just in time to use it for that ball draining, so now she's into a 3-ball. right, looks like she's got jackpots up the middle and on the left side, and in that scoop on the right. But yeah, once you hit a jackpot, it seems to unlight. So. All right, there was a ball save on the right there as well, so she got that ball back. And good nudge to keep that one in. And that was a jackpot. That one's not coming back. A last-minute jackpot on that, on the right ramp, and she's now up to 52 million. So was about had an opportunity to catch catch a Pokemon character. All right, Meredith looks like just 2 shots away from. Nope, I think she's got her multi-ball already. Got a super skill shot. No, she used her multi-ball already. Sorry. But has not played her multi-ball mode, and it looks like that's ready right now on this right ramp. But now needs to catch this this character before she can do anything else. All right, now needs to shoot the left ramp for a hurry up. There we go, caught that character. And is past 100 million. Still looking for that right ramp to start her multi-ball there. Alright, got the scoop for a mystery award, 7 Pokeballs, and a forest battle. So yeah, I want to hit, looks like yellow shots to do damage to your enemy. Getting decent points out of this. All right. So yeah, it looks like we got making some. Oh, all right, making some progress, but yeah, bringing in other characters, I guess, to help in the battle. Shooting the center lane. Looks like we'll get a jackpot. Good post catch there. All right, out of that forest battle. Just cannot find that right ramp when it's lit for this. I think that she was tapped out, maybe? But now has 6 characters collected, it looks like. And thanks for tuning in, Hamburglar Hunk. Yeah, this is the last game still going on this round. We got 2 hours of qualifying. Started about 7:20-ish maybe, so we've got another hour or so to go. And then taking top 4 to a Don't Be Last finals. Valley starting her. Yeah, Valley starting her multi-ball. Her right ramp multi-ball. All right, and got, looks like got an add ball in there. All right, there was a ball save on that out lane, so that's coming back. Hey.
You probably noticed I had to tap Meredith out there.
Yeah.
They're the last game, and that was player 2, so I was like, okay, we are.
Yeah. And Hamburger Hunk pointed out that might have affected the TGP for the.
Only if you're a narc.
Yeah.
You do it to me, Gilbert, and I'll do it to you. You watch your ass.
All right, Meredith back down to single ball play.
Every game's a full game, okay?
Yeah, has gotten this
Okay.
center multi-ball.
I have still, to this moment, only played one game of this, and that was in Colorado, one of the side tournaments. And I had no idea what to do. And I managed to, as like player 4, pull out a win when I had nothing going into ball 3.
Yeah, I played it. I think I've played 4 games on it, and my second game was the best. At like 170 million or something like that, and then since then have not done well.
To her credit, I gotta give Nadia credit, because I was like, what the hell am I supposed to do over here?
Yeah.
And she did tell me like the right ramp enough to start the Pikachu one, because that's a multi-ball, and then just try to get that. But I did learn today, I didn't know this, that if you short plunge and get it to a flipper and you go up the middle, that skill shot will bring that cat down.
Oh, okay.
Automatically start bashing it, so you don't have to hit those battle targets to bring it down. Thanks, Travis Murray. Helpful info.
You tell Gilbert to shut his trap.
I did. I told him if he does that to me, I'm gonna do it to him.
Right. That's right. I said tell Gilbert to shut his trap.
All right, 21 million out of the multi-ball.
I don't know what just happened there. Did it go up and over to the outlet?
Yeah.
Kind of looked like it.
But that did pass Nadia. So Ashley's not really gotten to play this game, unfortunately.
Dang, this round has taken forever.
Yeah.
Alright, well, next round I'm gonna put a 3-player group on Pokemon.
Yeah, and I'll probably not follow this until I assume it'll be in the finals, so.
It's gonna be the very last game, the top 2.
So we'll probably not see this game until then.
Fair enough.
I like to spread it around, but it is the launch party, so. All right. Ashley's got the multi-ball, almost qualified, so that's going to be it for this round. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. We've got Rebecca and Caroline at the top with 22 points. Amanda, good job, at 20. Valley's going to move up as well, though, so I think that will put Valley in the lead now after.
Alright, I'm going to change this arena to the Pokemon. Save and publish. Alright, there's Flip Flop, Meteor, Ollie, and Mars God of War. Where do you want to go?
I am going to go to Flip Flop. I like that game.
You would. That's a very Neil game.
I do. All right, let me get the rig moved over, and I will work on that game. Just a moment. All right, this is Flip Flop. It is one of our newer games here at the Collective. We bought it from Carpool Pinball after one of our members played it and really liked it in the Texas Pinball Festival tournament. So this is a fun game. It's very simple, but still a lot of fun. You've got these 4 flags right here in the middle. Right now they are all down, but you want to flip them all up. You can do that by hitting, there's a stand-up target underneath them, and there are 2 rollover buttons above them. So any one of those will raise that target or that flag. You get all 4 of the flags raised, then you want to hit these one of the mushroom buttons to flop them. I need to update the match play information. This is Lori. All right. And the other thing of note on this game is the in lanes and out lanes. You got an out lane here, but you can bounce it back up onto the flipper. You've got an in lane, but it often will go out, so you got to be careful about that. The out lane is better on this game, but neither of them is guaranteed in or out. So Lori got 3 flips, but right down the middle, unfortunately. This is a 5-ball game, yeah, that is about it. You can get up to 19,000 points in bonus, and the way you collect bonus is the same as the way you get flips and flops. So you want to do the same thing for the whole game, whether you're trying to build up bonus or trying to build up points from flipping and flopping. Those points all come from the same places. Nadia now has got them all flipped, looking for a mushroom bumper to just grazed it on the way back, so has flopped now. And yeah, getting those targets from those top rollover buttons are probably safer than hitting the stand-up targets in front, the safer feedback. And has flopped them again, so Nadia's up to 18,000 points in bonus, so can only get 10 more, or 1,000 more in bonus. Now is maxed out her bonus. You can get double bonus on this game, but that's only on balls 3 and 5 will be lit automatically for double bonus. And balls 1, 2, and 4 you cannot get double bonus. But it looks like Meredith is Nadia. I'm sorry for not getting her name right. But Nadia's gotten 49,000 points. Meredith, Amanda, and Nadia all run a tournament together. We've got one this Friday at Austin Beerworks Sprinkle Valley. They call it the Man Tournament because it is Meredith, Amanda, and Nadia. And yeah, that unfortunately, if you're going through the in lane and it hits this bumper, it's really hard to get it to bounce up. You're probably just not gonna get that to work. Your better bet here is if you can like bounce it, nudge it there, then that can push it more towards the towards safety. And you also don't want to necessarily try to catch up because you can, or try trap up on this game because you can lose the ball that way too. So this does reward good nudging and. All right, see if she can. All right, that one came back nice and got the mushroom target. So got 4 flips and a flop. And one just the rightmost flag away from getting them all flipped again. And that one is, yeah, that one's not gonna come back probably. So 25,000 points on that ball for Emily. This is a 5-ball game. It is definitely possible to roll. I have not rolled it twice yet, but I think 170 or so is my top thus far. All right, Lori has just needs those 2 middle targets. Yeah, the pop bumpers on this game actually tend to be pretty nice. You can get the ball bouncing back and forth very rapidly between the pop bumpers and the sides. That'll give you 110 points per bounce, because the pop bumper will give you 100 and the side will give you 10. And it tends to kind of go in this direction when it's bouncing. So it tends not to go to the out lane or the in lane. It tends to eventually migrate its way towards the middle of the playfield. Nadia, yeah, could not save that one. All right, Danielle has 3 of them flipped already, and just missed that last one. Oh, that was a mean bounce. All right, up to 17,000 now for Danielle, and Emily's coming up. And we're going to see Star Trek Next Generation as the second game of this group. Other groups going are Meteor and Game of Thrones, Ali and Spider-Man, and Mars God of War and Pokemon. All right, Emily. Yeah, good plunge to get 3 of them flipped. Almost found the 4th one there on that. There, oh, that was also very close. There, that's, almost got it on the top. I do like going for the top lanes on this. You can hit them a lot easier from the lower flippers than the upper flippers, but if you go around that barn instead of hitting those stand-ups, it's definitely a safer shot, or at least a safer return, and you can often get your flags flipped that way. So yeah, it looks like Emily has closed in on Nadia, 53 to 46,000, and then Lori and Danielle are very close, 15 and 16,000. And this is now ball 3 that we're coming up on, and this is a double bonus ball, so you can get 38,000 points in bonus on this ball. So this is a big one potentially. Unfortunately, Lori just hopped over those rollover buttons, and that one did not quite. Sometimes if it's coming down nicely, it will bounce back up on its own without you having to nudge, and I think Lori thought that was going to be the case for that one, and the game did not give it to her. All right, Nadia got just 1 on the plunge, and all right, that was a good bounce, and all right. Good way, nice. Now she's got them all flipped, and a good bounce to get the ball back up. And trying to hit a mushroom target that'll be worth good points. Just missed it, but got it on the rebound, nice, and got the mushroom target on the way around. So that was some decent points in the game, and 20,000 in bonus. So 94,000 points. So Nadia pretty close to a roll after her ball 3. So definitely a rollable game if you can, if it lets you play. Danielle got 2 flips on the plunge. Oh, very good reaction, and a fortunate stop on that flipper from not falling off the back of it. just needs one more target to think that she nudged that to the in lane, unfortunately. All right, Emily's up for 46,000 points going into ball 3. All right, looks like Ali has finished, and Amanda won that one. And Emily only got 3 flips and 6,000 points in bonus on that. So all right, ball 4, not a double bonus ball. All right. Lori got 3 flips pretty quickly, and then the game rocketed it down the middle. So she still got ball 5, and that'll be a double bonus ball. All right, Nadia's got 3 flips, and let's see if she's trying to get control. And there's the 4th one, so did not just miss the mushroom target on the way up there. That got it, and she has rolled it now. There is a 100,000 point light. I think it's like up here, so I didn't get that on the shot, but she's gonna end her ball 4 with 114,000, it looks like. All right, looks like Caroline won on Mars God of War, and Rebecca won on Meteor. Danielle really frustrated by that. All right, Emily, ball 4, got 2 flips and a 3rd one there, so trying to find that 4th one. Those saucers aren't worth a whole lot, and they kind of it's tough to catch the tip of the flipper, catch the ball on the tip of the flipper when the feed is out of it. So it kind of is just something you like. I would try to I like to avoid it because it doesn't seem like they give you enough to be worth it. But Emily into that ball at 660. All right, Lori. This is a double bonus ball. All right, be nice, bounce up. Good bounce there. See if she can get it again. Oh. We'll see what happens. That's a tilt, unfortunately. So she probably would have had like 6,000 points in bonus, so that might have taken the lead, or sorry, might have put her out of, gotten her into 3rd place temporarily, but Danielle wouldn't have been far behind. All right, so Nadia is at 114,000. Wants to add to her lead to keep the others at bay. And that's all flipped. Looking for a flop, and she got it, so can go back to flipping. All right, well, that's down the middle, but 20,000 points in bonus on the way out puts her at 146,000, so not bad. Giving some tips to Danielle on the way up for her ball 5. All right, Danielle's got 3 of the 4 flipped, and see what happens there. Yeah, that was rough. I think nudged just a tiny bit too hard on that, unfortunately. So she's going to end that with 48,000. So that's going to be a 3rd place for Danielle, and Emily needs to a little bit more than double her score to catch up to Nadia. This is good points, though. If you can just let the ball keep doing that, you get 110 points each time. It does eventually tend to work its way out of there, and I've noticed when it does that, it's much more likely to go towards the center of the playfield than the dangerous in lane out lane. So, yeah, that's basically just free points. And now, seemed like she didn't quite get the flip there. All right, see if she can get that last target. See a nudge. Oh, yeah. So that's going to be 89,000 points. So congratulations to Nadia on that one. And now we're going to be moving to Star Trek's Next Generation. Just a moment. Oh, thank you for that. Sorry. Yeah, it should be good now. That was a very quick ball for Nadia. Unfortunately, when you start your ball, you can choose a skill shot. It roves around over time, but you can use your flippers to lock in on one. You can start a mission. You can light a lock for multi-ball, and that will usually actually lock the ball for multi-ball. So Danielle got her lock there. On that, and now getting up this into this scoop here, we'll start a mode or a mission. So getting close to having the neutral zone ready. There was no kickback there, unfortunately. You can hit the lit arrow over to light a kickback. You can also shoot up this ramp here. That will give you a warp factor increase, which will give you different awards. Yeah, Emily picked the lock on ball 1. You can get that on balls 1 and 2. You can't get it on ball 3, so it won't give you a multi-ball, but it will get you a good part of the way there. Good warp factor 2. That was 5 million points. Yeah, the further you get in the warp factor, then the better the awards can be. I think 4 of the warp factor 4 will light your spinner. If you go through the right in lane, then you can shoot this spinner to get some good points there. And that's also a shot that feeds your upper flipper, so you can take another shot. So that combination is called the Picard maneuver. Meanwhile, this game is being kind of mean to the players thus far, but the first 3 of them are fairly close together in score. All right. So yeah, Lori chose the skill shot that allows her to launch the ball from this little cannon here. Yeah, it looked like that timed out, but she got into the command decision scoop, which lets her choose a mission. She's gonna pick wormhole. So that is basically you get points. You want to shoot this ramp here to end the mode, but you can hit other shots to build up value before you do that. Yeah, and this looks like the mode that Nadia was in at the start of her ball 1. Oh, yeah, that was down the middle, but got 5 million points out of that. 12 million points in bonus. So yeah, they're all pretty close together after ball 1. All right, Nadia chooses to start a mission. This is the search the galaxy, it looks like. So yeah, I've got a shot here, a shot here, a shot here, and I think maybe a shot here. I'm not sure where the fourth one is, or maybe there are only 3. I assume there's 4 because it's quadrants, but that's gonna be it for search the galaxy. This is a wide body game, so it is, wider than a typical, the most common size of game. So the shots may be not exactly where you think they are. All right, so Danielle is launching a probe here, looking for, it's the launch button. All right, neutral zone is lit, so getting into that would be good. So it's that scoop up here. And that nails it. So now you're getting to launch. You want to launch at the neutral zone or hit it with the flippers. But getting the shot at the neutral zone will add another ball in play. She could have, so she's still in it. There's another ball should be added there. Or maybe she's gotten all of her add-a-balls that are allowed. There was one more. Okay. So, but that is probably gonna do it. But that got into the scoop to light Q's challenge. So you want to shoot the flashing shots. There's this little Q target here. I think that will cash out. Oh, I guess that lights another shot. All right, and good nudge to keep that in. She lit a lock at the neutral zone. Can collect that at the neutral zone as well. Got 30 million points for that shot. Still in the mode. And 85 million points for that. Puts her in the lead for the moment. All right, Emily stepping up with about 29 million to start with, and got a flipper skill shot. Wants to hit that either the I think the start mission, or sorry, the start mission scoop maybe would have been it, but unfortunately didn't get much out of that. And Lori now. Alright, going to launch probe, so that is back to the loading a launcher. And looks like you want to go up that center ramp is the shot that's lit now. That was not the most energetic shot out of there. But that's started the neutral zone. Oh, maybe it started a mode, but that gave her a lock there. She's got another lock lit on the right orbit. Got some spins on the warp there. All right, her right ramp was lit and her right orbit was lit for a lock. But she got some points out of that, so I think that put her in second place after ball 2. All right, let's take a look at other groups here. Yeah, this is the last game still playing. We got Rebecca won on Meteor and Cayman won on Game of Thrones. Amanda won on Ollie and Valley won on Spider-Man. And Caroline Bassett won both games of Mars God of War and Pokemon. So Caroline currently in the lead at the top of the leaderboard. Valley second, Rebecca third, Meredith fourth. But Nadia could, depending on how she finishes in this game, could get up into that top 4. Still have probably one more round after this before we start the finals. All right, Nadia is lining up the shot, nails the neutral zone, and looking at the start mission scoop, getting it lined up. Didn't quite find it there, but can shoot into the neutral zone to add a ball. Oh, wait. Is this, sorry, this was not the neutral zone. This is a simulation. Yeah. And nudged that out, unfortunately. So that's gonna put Nadia at 74 million. So it's twice as much as Emily, but no better than third place. Danielle got 100 million points up on Nadia, locks her ball 2. And we'll see what she can do here. Got her third lock ready to go in the neutral zone if she can make that shot. There it is. So that's going to start multi-ball. didn't get the jackpot on the launch, but we're in multi-ball. And you want to hit the lit shots. Got a ball save that's about to expire, I think. Well, it's still okay. Now it's out. I thought she had the ball save still going when that other ball drained, but looks like she's only got 2 balls in play at the moment. So, but she is making shots now up to 234 million. All right, increased her rank to lieutenant. All right, that's going to be out of multi-ball. Neutral zone is lit, flashing. All right, good ball for Danielle. That's 269 million is the score that Emily and Lori would like to catch up to. Emily's first job is to catch up to 74. See what she takes on the skill shot. So yeah, she wants to shoot that right ramp to double the spinner value. And that's about to time out. Got a lock ready to go on the right orbit. And that found the out lane, unfortunately. So that's going to be a 4th place for Emily. And now Lori is in 2nd place, needs about 150 million to catch up to Danielle. About more like 170 million. 180, something like that. But all right, Lori is all right. Also got the skill shot there, nailed it, so she increased her rank to commander. Got a lock ready on the neutral zone, but return to duty is a ball save. All right, and got a nice bounce there into the in lane. Got the ball ready, lock ready on either the neutral zone or the right orbit, and nails the neutral zone. Got a rank of commander. And another lock ready at the neutral zone, it looks like. Maybe that didn't count as a lock shot when she increased her rank. All right, I'm not going to catch up to Danielle, but take 2nd place on that game. So that's going to end this round, 130 million. Take a look at the leaderboard. We should have time for one more round, I believe. So Caroline, Valley, Rebecca, and Meredith are the current top 4. We'll see if that changes. All right, it looks like Caroline is guaranteed to make it into the finals at this point because no one below the cut line can catch up. We got Grand Prix, Ninja Eclipse, Spin Out, Labyrinth, Counter Forest, Cactus Canyon, and Hot Tip and Pokemon. Let's do Grand Prix and let's do. Yeah, let's do Grand Prix and Ninja Eclipse. Skill Shots Pinball, thank you for the raid. I am going to get the rig moved over to Grand Prix, and we will see the last round before finals of this Belles and Chimes Pokemon Launch Party tournament. Just a moment.
Is that Caroline? Another Pokemon goes to Ashley!
Look, one of its attacks called Sprite Fluid.
Okay, so this one is going to be for the banner, which they did not send yet. So if you win the banner, then I will give it to you. I want the banner!
All right, giving away some prizes here. Emily got a Pokemon card. It was wrapped in bubble wrap, so I don't know what it was. Looks like Ashley got a Pokeball. They're raffling off not raffling off, but
Another Pokemon goes to
Cayman got a Pokeball. I missed who got the banner, but the banner is not yet here, so they are gonna get that whenever it arrives. But I missed who actually won it. All right, Caroline gets a Pokeball as well. All right, now drawing for a Translite.
I was the one who won.
All right, looks like they're still trying to get a winner for that Translite. And Lori wins the Translite. Nice. All right, got some coasters and keychains as well to be given away. And I think we're going to start our last round here in just a moment. So thank you for tuning in. This is definitely going to be our last round, and then we'll take the top 4 players to finals. Currently, the players in finals would be Caroline, Valley, Rebecca, and Meredith. But Amanda and Nadia And we could have some players that make it up into the depending on how they do in this last round. Meanwhile, we are going to Grand Prix. I'm sorry about the crappy angle here on this game, but it is right up against another game and a couch, so I kind of had to wedge the rig in. This is set to 3 balls, so it's probably going to go fairly quickly. But what you want to do is you want to rip spinners. So ripping spinners will increase your bonus. There are actually 2 bonuses on this game. There's one for the right spinner that is counted up here, and one on the left spinner that is counted up here. Only the lit one will be awarded at the end of the ball, but you can get either one by shooting into the saucer. So the left saucer will give you the left bonus, and the right saucer will give you the right bonus. Also, if you get enough spins to advance this all the way up to the top, then further spins until you collect will be 1,000 points a spin. So that can be really valuable. And this left spinner in particular is really juicy. So that one can be worth a lot of points. The right spinner spins nicely as well, just not quite as good as the left. Rebecca got into this scoop to get 1,000 points of bonus, and then got another 1,000 points of bonus for the drain, so didn't manage to get any spins there. If you also complete A and B or C and D, then that will give you a star here, and each star, I believe, is going to be, at least the first one is double bonus. I'm not sure if they're all bonus multipliers. You might just get double bonus, but that is basically the thing to do on this game. But yeah, and the saucer at the center will give you bonus advances on the side that's lit. So that one gave you getting it into the saucer when the left insert was lit, added to the bonus on the left side. Another thing that is mean about this game is that there is a little break right here on either side of the rail guard there. So if you try to catch the ball, it can roll up and down. But there is a little nail right here and right over here you can't really see. But you can, if you're going down the outlane, you can kind of bounce it off that nail and save the ball. But generally you want to avoid that. And Ashley found the middle, but 227,000 points on that ball one, so that's not too bad. All right, Mari. All right, trying to get the ball under control. There we go. Oh, that was that alley pass, kind of unintentional, but that had the. All right, there we see the pin saving the ball from an out lane drain there, and that one is going to be an in lane. There's the double bonus from completing those A and B targets. There's a good spinner rip, not fully juiced there, but got up to 35,000 points in bonus, and they're collected a bonus on the right side. So the right side is not going to be collected on a drain, so collecting that in the saucer is good, but it's tough to shoot for those saucers. But that ricochet off the C, in addition to giving both C and D, put it into the left saucer, so that was nice. And all right, got a lit in lane there. So that awarded an extra ball. And that one, it's a lot easier to get in on the right side than it is on the left. But we'll see if she realizes she got an extra ball. This is going to be just plunge it out because we don't play extra balls here. But hopefully Emily does not step up and play that extra ball. Hopefully she sees that it's still on player 3. Does not look like that is the case. So this is probably going to be a disqualified for Emily, unfortunately. Yeah. So these are points being added to Mari's score as well. Yeah, this is unfortunate. Yeah, she noticed now. So, yeah. So that is probably going to be disqualified, take a last place on this round. Probably going to talk to a tournament director to see what to do about that, but... Yeah, so this is Rebecca, tournament director, probably going to disqualify Emily. Yeah, looks like not sure what gave an extra ball. She definitely rolled through, Mari definitely rolled through a lit in lane when extra ball, when it was lit for an extra ball. It was she got the right in lane here when it was lit, so that gave her the extra ball. It was lit here on this insert, and it was still listed as being player 3 up, so. All right, sounds like they're gonna ask me. So they're gonna make me be mean to my wife, apparently. So. Just a moment. All right. So I confirmed that she did play the extra ball. I might pay for that later, but it is on the stream, so. All right, and Rebecca's plunging out Emily's ball. Okay, yeah, Rebecca's in this game, so did not make the ruling. Amanda made the ruling, so. All right, meanwhile, looks like Counterforce is done. Cayman won on that game. Still got games going on Spin Out and Hot Tip. All right, and Rebecca's up for ball 2. Got bonus on the left side from the plunge and right down the middle. This game has not been kind to her. And because the bonus was, if she'd gotten it on the right side, she would have at least gotten 15,000 points instead of 5,000 points for the bonus collect, but unfortunately it gave her the bonus on the left side that wasn't lit, so. All right, Ashley's up. So yeah, this is typically a 5-ball game. I mean, EMs often are 5-ball games, but this is set to 3 balls. So, all right, making sure that she is up. All right, and her bonus is also lit on the right side. All right, and that unfortunately couldn't quite shake it out, or nudge it into the in lane or onto the flipper. So it didn't get much out of that ball, but 253,000 is still second place at the moment. And Mari gets to keep the points that Emily gave her, so she's kind of in a good position here, but goes out fairly quickly on ball 3. All right, and we'll see if Emily plays or if they just plunge her out. But she's, I believe, already been disqualified, unfortunately. So she's just gotten plunged. Yeah. All right, Rebecca's up for ball 3. Has some work to do, but you can definitely get a lot of points on one ball in this game. No one has really found the spinners yet. A solid spinner rip on that left spinner, and the left spinner is lit to collect your bonus on the drain now. So a good rip on that can get you all the way up to 50,000 points, and then continue on for 1,000 points a spin once you've gotten your bonus up to 50,000. So. Yeah, if you can get all the way up and then get a bunch of 1,000-point spins, or get it into that saucer to collect and then re-rip, then that's puts you in a good position. All right. Rebecca didn't get into the saucer on the plunge, but has gotten the B down, and there's the A, so that's double bonus. All right, and that was the rip that you want. So she's maxed out her bonus, and now her spinner, until she collects, that spinner is going to be worth 1,000 points a spin on the left. So those are 1,000-point spins there. And that advanced bonus on the right side, there's a great spinner rip there. So she's up to 154, 55, 160,000 now. And got a second star, but unfortunately, it did pass Ashley, but Ashley's not too far behind now. We'll see, unless the game is exceptionally mean, then probably not too difficult to catch up there. Okay, good in lane there again, and it didn't quite get a good rip on that spinner. Now has double bonus. There bounces on. Okay, there's a third star. And there's a good rip on the right spinner, so that's gotten up to max value on the right spinner. So hitting, that was a tilt. Okay, it looked like it maybe lost 30,000 points in bonus there. So that is gonna do it for this game, I think. Mari is already past, is already ahead of Ashley, so. But she's going to play this out. We're going to be moving here to Ninja Eclipse in just a moment. All right, that was a quick ball there. Let me get the rig moved over to Ninja Eclipse. All right, this is Ninja Eclipse. I've got the match play information updated, so Ashley will go first this round. This game is by Turner Pinball out of Boerne, Texas, just outside of San Antonio. I think they only made 100 of these, so not a super common game to find on location, but one of our members snagged one up. The main things to do in this game are, if you get enough shots to this drop target here, then that will drop it down to start a mode. And then hitting each of these targets once will light your right ramp to start to lock balls for multi-ball. For the first multi-ball, you only need to hit these targets once, and that'll light all 3 locks. For subsequent multi-balls, you need to hit the targets and the ramp for each lock of the multi-ball. You've also got this scoop here. When it's lit red, will give you a kami. That's like an ally, so that can help you do things like give you extra points in a multi-ball, give you extra points from combos, that kind of thing. This is your mystery scoop. When it's lit, that typically will give you points, especially in competition mode. You can get combos by hitting multiple shots in succession, but you can even hit the same shot in succession. So shooting this ramp here all the way around, which you can just keep looping that ramp. That's a great way to get combos. And after a few shots, it will give you playfield multiplier 1.5x for I think 3 shots. Will give you 1.5x scoring, and then another couple of shots will give you 2x scoring. You can get up to 3x playfield scoring. That only lasts for a little bit of time, but it can be really valuable. The other nice combo shot on this game is to shoot up here. It'll come down this wire form, and you can take another shot up here. And if you... let's see, what else? Yeah, so not sure why we're not playing yet. I guess if you start a battle, you're going to stay in that battle until you finish it. Draining out the ball does not end your battle. You're going to be in it at the start of your next ball. The battles are generally ordered in what they consider easiest to hardest. So the purple one is kind of an easier mode, but it's not worth as much. A lot of people choose the second one, which is a red one. That one gives you a little more points, and the shots that you want to hit, at least initially, are on this repeatable ramp here and this ramp here, which the right ramp is good because it can get you locks for multi-ball. So Ashley's coming up. Making sure she's player 1. All right, and we are ready to get started. So there is a skill shot. It's usually not worth a whole lot, so not too concerned if you don't get it. She got into an ally right away. This is a kami, so she's choosing to increase the multi-ball shot value. The ball save is fairly quick on this game, but that's a kickback, so and it's got some really nice geometry on this game, so that you might have noticed there, kickback shot it directly into this scoop, which shot it directly into this scoop, and that put it up here. So that was a nice sequence there. All right, she got one of her locks lit, but that was, that'll made some decent progress towards things. I don't think she got any mode shots yet. All right, Mari is up and didn't quite get the skill shot there. Like I said, it's a quick ball save. The one thing to note on this game is that there is really no grace period on the ball save, or very little, and this game in particular, the ball has a tendency to roll on the apron. So if you like drain, it can like go roll up and roll down. And so even if the ball save is still lit when you go beneath the flippers, it can take enough time actually getting to the drain that your ball save is expired. So yeah, that was unfortunately a quick ball one for Mari, but Emily is up. And got that ramp, one lock, two locks, so her locks are lit now on that right ramp. That's a tight shot, but you can definitely make it. It's tough to get from a backhand, but she nails it from the forehand. Hit a shot on that drop target, so that was one shot towards getting her mode ready to go. There was another, so battle is lit. If she hits that, goes up the right there to start a battle. So she is choosing this purple mode, so you want to hit the purple shots, basically. You've got 9 shots you want to hit. So right now, like that drop target that she hit to start the mode is lit. That and then, well, that was a quick drain, unfortunately. But she will be still in that mode on the way when she comes up on ball 2. And just starting a mode can give you some points. So, but yeah, you're probably not going to get a lot of points unless you're in a mode, unless you bring in start a multi-ball. But stacking a mode, starting mode and then starting multi-ball is really where the points are. All right, Rebecca looks like playing Torpedo Alley in the background. So we'll wait for her to finish that ball. Can't quite see the back glass on that very clearly on this. Well, let me see if I can make that a little bigger. Yeah, I can't really see it there. But yeah, that's an interesting back glass. There is a couple of ladies on there who are maybe not dressed super well for naval work on a ship. Oh, she's in the coin door, so not playing the game, but is adjusting settings on the game, it looks like. Okay, I think she was adding credits. It sounded like, maybe. All right, and see if she goes for a skill shot or nope, soft plunge to get it to a flipper, hopefully. All right, yeah, that upper flipper can get in the way of backhand sometimes. So if you're trying to backhand the second lock shot, then that can be an issue. All right, she is choosing the ally to increase multi-ball shot value. And yeah, that was a shot at the ramp, I think, for multi-ball, but for a lock. Yeah, that is not a lot of wiggle room on that ramp shot there. You have to be pretty accurate. I do often like to raise my right flipper to make the opening of that ramp a little wider. And that she'd already used her kickback. So I think you can relight a kickback. I think with I think it is these, like, maybe some stand-up targets here. I'm not positive about that. I know those stand-up targets do something, and I think it might be lighting the kickback. All right, Ashley. All right, has her locks lit. Battle is 1 or 2 shots away, probably. Yeah, it looked like she was going for a lock there. But looping that kind of center ramp can be, if you can combo that, it can be good points. And that, okay, just a double danger, not a tilt. But unfortunately no bonus anyway, so the tilt wouldn't have mattered. Yeah, this game can give you 0 points in bonus. But bonus can be worth a decent amount if you do a good amount of things on a ball. So you don't want to tilt, but sometimes it doesn't really penalize you. So. All right, Mari looking for a little control here. All right, ball coming down to this. There's a shot. So battle is lit now. All right. She just needs to get it back up the middle to light that. You can get it from the upper flipper. But it's, yeah, there we go. There's the battle is lit. See what she takes. I don't know if she knows the modes on this game very well, so I mean, they do a decent job of telling you what you want to do. So this is the purple shot mode as well. So yeah, start off by hitting that same drop target you used to get into the mode. All right, choosing Kami. Got the one that awards multi-ball, increases your multi-ball shot value. So that seems to be the popular one this time, but I don't know that anybody has any locks thus far. All right, and so yeah, her looks like her next mode shot is at the captive ball, right up here. Still hasn't hit any lock shots. That is a there we go. Got it on a backhand. That is a tight shot, but all right, good recovery there. But yeah, she's at 4 out of the 9 shots she needs to hit. There's unfortunately she hit the captive ball, but not quite hard enough for it to register. But she is up to 10 million now. So that has put her in the lead thus far. Emily is now up at, she's at 1.7 million. All right, looks like Cayman won both games in her round, Counterforce and Cactus Canyon. Amanda won Pokemon after Meredith won Hot Tip. Looks like Ellie won on Spin Out, and they are playing Labyrinth right now. Meanwhile, I missed Emily's ball. It ends up at 3.9 million after ball 2. And Rebecca is up now at 2.1. Yeah, Labyrinth is right next to this game. We've got 3 games here right in a row. We've got a Ninja Eclipse here. We've got a Labyrinth right next to it and a Multimorphic P3. These are our made in Texas games. This I mentioned the Ninja Eclipse is made in Boerne, Texas, just outside of San Antonio. Labyrinth is made in Houston, and the Multimorphic P3 is made in Round Rock, just about 20 minutes away from here in Austin. We have also gotten on the list for a Yukon Yeti game from Turner Pinball. So when they start shipping those, we will hopefully get one, before too long. I only got to play one game of it at Texas Pinball Festival, but it is fun. I really like Whitewater, and we recently got one of those at the Collective here. So Yukon Yeti being kind of the sequel to that is... we are, looking forward to playing that some more. Rebecca, unfortunately, was not able to get the ball to settle on the flipper there. Kind of just rolled off the tip of it. I think she was going for lock shots there. But, all right, ball 3. nobody's just absolutely blown it up, but Mari has a lead currently. And all right, Ashley has a battle lit. One more shot. I didn't quite get it all the way around, but one more shot there will. Well, the combo probably has timed out by now, but yeah, I think a 3-shot combo on that upper loop will give you a 1.5x multiplier. But all right, she was on a double danger, couldn't really save that. Got a little bonus points, and that puts her at 4.5 million for the game. That is currently in second place, but not a super great lead over players 3 and 4. All right, Mari still in the purple shot mode. Still needs to hit that captive ball. So that can be a tough shot. What you can do on this game, though, is if you shoot the orbit with the right flipper, but continue to hold the right flipper, then that will feed back around. So it'll open a diverter, so you'll come back down here into one of these lanes, and then you can take a good aim shot. Unfortunately, that's going to be it for her, but she's going to end that with 10.6 million. So currently still in the lead. And Emily at 3.9 million has only made one shot in her purple mode thus far. So her next one is going to be at that center. Just missed again, and that's not, ball save had already expired, so that's going to be it. But was just a little bit away from a playfield multiplier. Going to end that at 5 million, which I think did not catch up to Ashley. Oh, it did actually catch up to Ashley. So, and Rebecca now is short plunges, has a battle lit now. All right, her ball save is expired. All right, and still needs to get into the up top in that battle area to start. There we go. So now she can choose her battle. Yeah, this is the one that a lot of people take. That red one. Well, this one. Well, but we'll see what she wants to pick. Yeah, so this is I think a good first mode to play. You want to hit the red shots, and right now though that was, the red shots are going to be here and here to start with. But I think she did enough to get into second place. 5.8 million, I believe, is second. All right, and that's going to be it for this game. We've still got Labyrinth going. Let me see where that one is, because it is right next to this game. But if it's, I don't want to interfere with anyone playing. But yeah, let me check in on that really quick. Otherwise, we got our leaderboard here. Meredith, Cayman, and Amanda. Caroline is still got some, still playing, and will, move up at least to 40, depending on what she's doing here. Let me check out where things are on this game. All right, yeah, it looks like they are on the last player, I think, of Labyrinth. Last player, last ball. So we will see here what happens, and but yeah, it looks like Caroline is going to go up to at least 40. I don't know what the scoring is, so we will see, but that may or may not be enough to get her into the finals. It would be enough for a tiebreaker if nothing else, but then Valley could still catch up. Ellie and Danielle, unfortunately, not able to make it in, but
Labyrinth is on player 1, ball 3. If you have any
okay. I thought it was really hard to see. I thought it was
malfunction and reset,
okay.
So they're behind.
All right. Yeah, I will. I will move the rig over after the player now. It sounds like they've just started ball 3. And had it like a laptop sitting next to the game and plugged into that, and then was recording that way. Okay. But yeah, this is like with the wireless transmitter, it's a little more expensive, but
That's a big boy setup right there. Okay.
Are they going to play? Are we? Oh, sorry.
all right, we are just about to start the last. I think this is the last. First player 1, ball 3. Let me update the match play information for this to see what's going on. I know the game malfunctioned, so I don't know exactly what's going on. All right, so yeah, it is Adventurer 1 is on a quest. Adventurer 3. Their score is green because they were in the Bog of Eternal Stench and didn't hit some green shots to stink themselves, apparently. All right, sounds like they're gonna do maybe a single game for some of the people who were in the bottom of the standings. But nobody in this game is in that. These players, or at least Caroline and Valley, are in contention for the finals. So we will see here. So what you want to do on this game is you want to hit. Oh, I guess I missed right here.
Did you happen to see what happened?
No.
It seems that maybe Ellie played out of turn.
Yeah, that I.
Because this is
yeah,
now.
Ellie was
is
up.
player one,
Yeah,
so
Ellie was up
played
when I.
Danielle's ball.
Okay, so that is unfortunate.
Oh, jeez.
So Danielle did not get to play her ball then, I'm
Correct.
guessing. Okay. So it may not matter. I mean, given
Well,
Danielle's currently in the lead, but I guess.
well, that's not true because there were the recovered scores.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
from
this
ball
was.
one,
All right.
where player two already had 4 million.
Okay.
So, shit. So I don't know. But then I'm like, did Ellie only play out of turn, or did anybody else?
Unfortunately, I don't know. I know Ellie was playing just before I moved the rig,
Okay.
but I don't know what was. I didn't catch.
Oh, what are they doing? Guess they've
It
made
seems
a
like it was
decision?
just a plunge. Yeah.
Hold on, Nadia, I was reviewing the tape.
Yeah. So it does look like Ellie may have played out of turn, unfortunately. So that's going to disqualify them. They were not in contention for the finals, but it could affect their ultimate ranking. But it sounds like there was a malfunction on ball one, where at least players 1 and 2 had already scored some points before something happened that required them to reset the game. So player 2 currently at 1.1 million, but had, I guess, 4 million already kind of in the bank. So we'll see about that. So that would put them around, if not in the lead at the moment. But then Valley, not Valley, Danielle. Danielle did not get to play her ball 2 because Ellie played it. I believe those points should still count. The points that Ellie got for Danielle should still count, but because Danielle did not get to play that ball, that could mean a comp ball for Danielle. This is good. Having to restart and add points for at least the first 2 players, and then give a comp ball at the end, maybe. We'll see. So it may not matter if Danielle does really well and doesn't need the comp ball, but we'll see. But this is Caroline. So Caroline apparently has at least 4 million points in the bag because of from the initial start of the game. And that is a ball save. Okay. So Caroline has a lock ready to go right up here in this lane if she can get it. Looks like she's also got a quest ready if she can get in that saucer there. Can't tell if that is a drop target up in front of it. It might be. But needs to hit white shots. I didn't get it here, but there's Labyrinth is spelled on the back glass, and you need to complete spelling it with white shots before your next mode is lit. And then that orange shot there, I believe, was maybe for Ludo, and I think the blue might be for Sir Didymus. I forget exactly. But those are your friends, and they can give you benefits over the course of the game. So looks like Caroline didn't get a whole lot out of that, unfortunately. So ended with 2.9 million plus at least 4 million. So probably going to be, in the at least 7 million. So we'll see there. This is Valley. So Valley got stuck in the bog of eternal stench, which is why her score is green. but it shouldn't really affect her scoring from this point on, I don't think. All right, so needs at least one more white shot to get modes lit. And that did it. So modes are now lit at this horseshoe right here. On either of the entrances of the horseshoe, and getting into here will start a quest and the mode that's lit. But now shooting this orbit will get her a third lock for a multi-ball. So, that's, yeah. All right, that's going to end her at 5.5 million. And I think it was only players 1 and 2 who had extra points before they had to restart the game. So now Danielle is going to be up here and needs to pass at least 7 million, but I think is going to get a comp ball because Ellie played out a turn. So, all right. Needs at least one more white shot to have a mode ready. And that is a ball... Nope, not a ball save. All right. So... All right, so that's 5.5 million. I assume she's going to get a comp ball. So as things stand now, Danielle would be in 3rd place. So, yeah, just barely below, Danielle is player 4, just barely below Valley and player 3. But I assume Danielle's going to get a comp ball. So Amanda's, I think, going to look at the scores to see... There we go. Getting those recorded.
Okay, so 3 plus 4, yeah, okay. 3,000? That's rough, man. Oh, but wait, Danielle gets another ball. You didn't get to play your second ball, right? Ellie played your ball? I thought you said it's right. She still gets to play, but she still gets to play her ball. Yes.
That's what I was like, yes.
All right, so yeah, sounds like Danielle is getting a comp ball. So I know Caroline is probably at least 7 million. So that means that Danielle needs a couple of million on this ball. All right, so doesn't have any progress towards multi-ball, but is now, her modes are now lit. Got into a quest, and so this quest is shooting 5 ramps and gets to start her mode. This looks like the 4 guards. Yeah. So these are lying to you. So, but basically you want to turn all the shots the same color. So you can go. So you got 2 shots that are blue and 2 shots that are orange. You need to make them all the same color. That's probably not going to catch up to Caroline, so I think that means Caroline takes the win. But that would be enough to put Danielle in 2nd place. All right, so now let's take a look at the standings. So that should put Caroline up at, if she did take the win, that would put her at 46 points, which is firmly in the lead. Yep, and that is what happened there. So that is going to be our finals: Caroline, Meredith, Cayman, and Rebecca. Let me get things set up, and we will stream that as soon as they are ready. Just a moment. All right, so game one of the finals is on Genesis. Let me. Doesn't look like it's in match play just yet. Oh, there it is. So this is a don't be last format for the finals. So we've got 4 players here, the top 4, and we. So whoever comes in 4th place in this game is going to get 4th place in the tournament. The other 3 will go on and play another game, and then whoever comes in 3rd in that game will be 3rd place in the tournament, and then the other 2 will get to play for 1st and 2nd on a final game. So Rebecca had 134,000 on her first ball. Caroline stepping up now. Again, you want to get body parts. You can get. Oh, that was unfortunate. So yeah, shooting 4 shots like this ramp will give you letters in arms. This ramp will give you letters in legs. So 4 shots to either of those, to each of those will complete that. Those body parts. The brain, this lane is lit, it alternates with switch hits, but going through the lit one will give you a letter in brain, and then completing all 3 of these top lanes will give you a letter in body. And you can see, you can't really see them that well right now, but this is arms, brain, body, and legs here on the back box. So right now, it's the start of the game for Cayman, so she doesn't yet have any letters. But this game is being quick for everybody here. So Rebecca had a very quick ball one. Is still about 100,000 points in the lead. But yeah, this is a don't be last, so just don't come in 4th place on this game and you get to move on.
May I sit with you?
Yes. I've got Emily coming in. And, all right, Rebecca ends ball 2 at 200,000. Caroline, how are you doing?
I got 2nd and bottom of the last. So
okay, well, good.
Ashley beat me, which is deserved.
And there's only 1 trophy for that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so. But.
And everyone got to see my humiliation earlier.
Well, I am sorry for ratting you out, but.
Well, I noticed it eventually.
Yeah.
And
all right, Caroline is not gotten any letters yet, but has the ball trapped up.
I don't think even if I had won 1st place in both of those, if I could have gotten in the top. So it is very deserved from the people who are there. So.
Yeah, Caroline was handily in the lead, and has been doing really well.
She's been playing very, very well.
Yeah.
But she has the Jaws at her home now.
Yeah. So yeah, they just they were renting
Uncanny
X-Men and then swapped that out for Jaws.
She did say she misses X-Men, but Jaws is also fun.
Yeah, I would prefer Jaws out of the 2 of those, but that was a good shot to the Vera target, and that spotted her a letter in brain. Another shot to the Vera target, but it did not spot her a letter. There's a brain letter from the lit in lane. The right flipper will rotate your ABC letters. All right, getting some in lanes there. All right, got it on a cradle. Taking a look at what's lit. That was a shot at the brain, didn't quite go all the way around. All right, and just made the arms ramp.
So you need to hit both the ramps twice.
So you want, if you hit this ramp 4 times, then that will spell arms.
Mm-hmm.
If you hit this ramp 4 times, it will spell legs. If you hit the lit shot on, it switches between orbits, but if you hit the lit shot, then that will give you a letter in brain. So you need 5 of those to get brain. And then complete all 3 of these ABC lanes to get a letter in body. So you got to do that 4 times to spell body. So if you spell any of the parts, then 1 or both of your ramps will light for a multi-ball, and they will be blinking slowly. So it's easy to miss because it is slowly. But, all right, so Caroline just got, or sorry,
Meredith
Cayman.
played.
Yeah, Cayman just got a letter in legs. And just, not moving the lit inserts. Could have gotten that completion up there with that. But, and then there's a Veritarget right here. Getting that all the way to the back can spot your letters and points, but it can be a dangerous feed on the way back too. So it's not necessarily something that you want to. It can be a dangerous shot, but it can also be worth it. So, like, I think the most often when I find that shot and hit it well, then I tend to get enough points to win. But all right, Rebecca has. That was her second letter in legs, so she's got some letters in all of the parts. Did not quite make it all the way up there with that one, but this is ball 3. There's a second letter in arms, so she's been spreading it around. Gotten, if she can complete one of these parts, then that can be big for multi-ball. All right, there's. All right, there's a third out of 4 letters for legs. And didn't quite make it up the arms ramp again. Oh, good save there. And that's going to do it for her, but that's going to be just under 400,000 points. So as long as one of the other 3 doesn't reach that score, then she gets to move on. All right, Caroline has 1 letter in arms and 2 letters in brain, but is in second place at the moment.
She forgot her headphones.
Yeah. All right, gets the B lane. Not rotating them, but gets the A lane. And that was not a full-on hit to the very target, so that's, especially if you don't get it all the way back, that tends to be the one that kind of kills the momentum of the ball and puts it right down the middle. So, but still 277,000. If either Meredith or Cayman don't catch that, then she can still move on. So. All right, Meredith found arms ramp. That's just her first letter there. We did see her play this well earlier. I think had a couple million points, but is going to end that at 128,000. So Rebecca and Caroline are safe. It's up to Cayman to pass 128,000. And that's a 50,000 point out lane, so that did it. So
really,
it is, yeah. So Rebecca, Caroline, and Cayman, yeah. It's if this insert is lit when you go out the out lane when it's on the side that is lit, then that will it's 50,000 points. So that was enough for Cayman to knock Meredith out. So I'm going to find out where they're going next and move the rig. Just a moment. Oh, thank you for the follow, Porterbella.
Go down the middle.
Caroline, clear.
right, we've got King Kong, and so whoever the top 2 on this game will move on to Pokemon as the last game of the round. So let me update the match play. But it looks like Caroline is going first in this game, and then Cayman and Rebecca. So first things you want to do, hit white shots to light your gong, and that will you can start your scenes at the gong. Sweeping these drop targets twice will light your locks up the middle, and then 3 locks will light this shot for your multi-ball. All right, that looked like it went on the outside, but that's a safe feed. This one is the one that drains, so you want to avoid that. What is typically an in lane, but in this game will kill you. You can actually bump it over. There is a little post right here, so you have the potential to bump it in. But so she had lit all of her scenes and is choosing which one she wants to play, and is going with pterodactyl attack. So that's going to be first of all hitting a lit drop target, and then get into the cave to collect your bonus, or to collect points for that. So that was the target she needed, so now she needs to get into here.
I don't know that I've ever gotten into that King Kong's cave on purpose. It's always kind of been an accidental.
Yeah, it's easier if you hold your flipper up to kind of help with that, and sometimes you can even, like, I've seen some people like slam it down even kind of in there, but and I've also seen people, if they have 2 balls trapped on this flipper, kind of a little flip will get it up there, get one of the balls up there. But yeah, it's a shot that I tend to make more by chance than by intent. But all right, Cayman had a ball save there, so but that is very quickly running out. All right, and now has a gong lit, so she can start a mode at the gong. This one these have lightning flippers on the game, so it makes it a little bit harder than normal flippers, and they are drooped just a little bit, so you can still backhand that gong shot, but it's a little more dangerous than, or a little tighter shot than on some, kind of the way that the game normally comes. And yeah, unfortunately, that one hit off the upper flipper and out. So, but her scene will be lit on ball 2. All right, Rebecca's plunging. There are several skill shot options. Didn't quite get a skill shot, but hasn't validated anything yet. Well, okay, I guess she did. So, but yeah, so that is the pit that she was just on there. If you hit the pit enough times, it will light a pit multi-ball. So that can be also valuable to do, but magnets tend to be dangerous as well. So, and that's an out lane quickly. So, yeah, some quick first balls, but still have 2 more to go from all the players. All right, Caroline did get to start a mode, and so she's got to hit white shots to relight her gong for another one. Does not have her locks lit quite yet, so completing these drop targets maybe one more time, or if not twice, that should get her locks ready up the middle. All right, now her gong is lit to start scenes. And yeah, still has a couple of drop targets there. You can use the action button here. That can bring up a little diverter here and trap the ball, so you can take an easier shot with that upper flipper. But she is now looking at going back to pterodactyl attack, so she can start off by hitting the lit drop target. And looks like she got it, so her cave is lit now. right, also making progress towards pit multi-ball. Yeah, I don't know if she knows that the action button is raising this diverter, so it doesn't really. It's not going to help her at the moment. And this lit insert here is maybe not super obvious, so it may not be clear that she wants to get into there. So, but that lock target completion, I think, might have lit her lock, so I couldn't tell. But anyway, she got 6 million points out of that. And not a huge bonus, but that put her up to 30 million points, so which is a good lead at the moment for this game. All right. Cayman got one of the drop targets, but her gong is lit. All right, that's the cave shot, but didn't really get her a whole lot at the moment.
Nope.
But
come on!
Almost was able to bounce it off that post. I'm pretty confident there is no rubber on that post, so it is just a metal.
I hate it when it does that, when it toys with you.
Yeah. But yeah, this cave shot also can be. That's where you can collect mystery awards, and on competition mode, it is usually a 10 million point award, so that's not bad. And then if you get an extra ball, then that will give you points as well. So, all right. Rebecca still needs at least one more shot. Her pit is ready, though, for a multi-ball. And so, yeah, sure, her gong is lit. Oh, that was a nice trust of the post there to give her a... all right, so see if she can find the gong. She did not, but... All right, and good stop there. Nice tip over. All right. Oh, that was a nice Lazarus.
There I was, ready to give her her epitaph, but
yeah. Hello, Porterbella. Thank you for tuning in.
I think it might be...
Well, we don't try not to identify people unless they want to be identified, but
No, we don't know who that is.
But yeah. So, but Rebecca anyway got some progress there. 27 million, so she's almost caught up to Caroline. So Cayman is on the bubble, but any one of these can go out still. So. And we got some All for One blasting in the main room. I don't know if we can hear it on stream, but I swear, by the moon and the stars in the sky.
And other things.
Yeah. All right, so
we're waiting for Caroline.
Yeah. And so yeah, her gong is lit, but not for a mode. I'm not sure what it's lit for at the moment. But yeah, so I think she might. Yeah, it looks like her locks aren't lit yet, so she might still need a completion of the drop targets. Yeah, we will see what she chooses to do here on her plunge. See if she goes for a skill shot. See if she. Yep, that was a skill shot. All right, up the middle. All right, now her gong is lit, and that's a completion of the drop targets. I think maybe. Oh, well, that was very quick down the middle. So we will see if her 42 million points holds. But yeah, if neither of the, if one of the other players doesn't catch that score, then Caroline gets to play in the finals. Cayman does have her gong lit. and hasn't been able to find it just yet. She's gotten into the cave a couple of times.
You can always get into the cave when you don't need to get into the cave.
Yeah, almost
That's
had the
my
gong there.
experience.
All right, 2 more completions of the drop targets to light lock. So it does look like that might be set a little harder than normal.
She got the gong.
But got the gong, can choose a scene here. And, all right, save and. So we're going to have some white shots lit. You want to hit a shot and then hit the gong. This is good for a multi-ball, if you can get a multi-ball going. She's not super far away from having the, but yeah, so that was a gong shot. So, yeah, but unfortunately found that in lane that actually sends you down the out lane, and I think that was not enough to catch up to Rebecca, so we're probably going to have Rebecca and Caroline in the finals, yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Though.
Well, let me get the rig moved over, and I will, we'll see the finals.
Pokey final.
All right, we are back on Pokemon. We've already seen this tonight, but if you are just joining us, it's pretty straightforward. You want to hit 3 shots here, or 3 shots here, or 3 shots here, or 3 shots here. We'll start a mode associated with a character on that location, and then also completing all of these targets will bring down this balloon here in the middle, and hitting the balloon a few times will light it up. So it will lift it up and you can shoot behind it to start a multi-ball. You can bring a multi-ball into a mode. Also, the mode on this ramp is a 2-ball multi-ball on its own. So Caroline has gone right for that to start with. So has already hit it once and twice. 1 more shot will start that 2-ball multi-ball. But you know, has now just gotten a shot on the right orbit as well. There's a shot into the scoop. It's not lit for anything at the moment, but you can get mystery awards. Took a danger, but has the ball back under control.
You're still on King Kong.
Oh yeah, thanks for that. Yeah, let me update match play. There we go. Alright, so has discovered a Pokemon, so now she needs to hit these purple shots to finish spelling catch. She's kind of locked out of other things until she does that, so now she needs to hit the Pokeball, which is this left ramp right here, and that will capture the Pokemon. It's a hurry up, so she got 7.2 million points out of that, and added a got kind of stuck on the spinner there, but not, easy to free up there. That's an outline ball save there, so she's still alive. And got a mode ready to go on the right ramp, but it's going into the scoop first. She got 2 Pokeballs as a mystery award and starting a forest battle. So she needs to hit shots to stun her enemy. And then I think, I'm not super familiar with this, but I think that if you stun an enemy, then another one might take its place. And if the enemy stuns you, then another character can take its place as well. So we will see, but she's almost got that that enemy taken out, but unfortunately drained. But got 8 million out of that. Caught a Pokemon and ends her ball 1 with 33 million, so not bad.
Not bad.
All right, Rebecca owns a Pokemon Premium, so we'll see if she has dialed into the shots on this one. I often find that if you own a game, then you may not be able to play a different version of the same game quite as well because you are too used to where the shots are. But
So this is not a premium.
this is a pro.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is the? Do you know the difference between the premium and the pro?
Price.
Well, I just
but
meant
I know
on this
yeah.
particular one.
So I believe there. I am not. I know the artwork is different, and I think there are some differences in the toys on the playfield, but I don't recall exactly what the differences are. I think. Is it that this ramp can lift up? Maybe I'm not sure. I don't remember honestly.
I usually prefer a pro over premium.
Yeah.
That's just been my experience.
Yeah, I would say I also tend to prefer pros over premiums most of the time. I think Godzilla is an exception, but and maybe a couple of the other games. But usually I think that the the add-ons for the premium are not necessarily worth it. But Caroline gets to start her 2-ball multi-ball, so all the shots are lit as jackpots, and you hit one will. Okay, left ramp does lift for a Pokemon capture. It's got a whirlpool here on this on that ramp there, and magnet in the arena area, so that adds a little danger, I guess.
Thank you, Fliptronic.
Yeah. So yeah, we will see if Fliptronic might stream their Pokemon at some point, but they already did stream it actually. So sorry, I didn't watch it live, but I watched the replay. But you should all follow Fliptronic and
the local pinball dealer.
Yeah.
What are expression lights?
Expression lights are lights kind of along the side cabinet that help. They light up in colors as part of the game. So that is it can add lighting, but it also lights. It adds kind of ambiance to the game, or it. Oh, and Caroline did not have an outline ball save there. So, ends her ball 2 at 46 million.
I did win some Pokemon cards in the raffle today, and I offered them to Rebecca for her kids, but she did say it would just make them into feral monsters.
Oh.
So
All right.
decline them.
All right. Just needs 2 red shots, it looks like, to get the multi-ball, to bring the balloon down to get the multi-ball closer. And there's ripping a couple of right orbits, so that mode is ready. And a left orbit. And looks like her right ramp might also be ready. All right, yeah, so she's in the left orbit mode. Unfortunately found a quick drain there. So yeah, I definitely think she was probably wanted to go for that, the 2-ball multi-ball, but I don't know why I tend to have an aversion to saying their names, so I
They got some goofy names.
yeah. I am old, and I describe the shots instead of the characters, but yeah, so...
I don't really know all the characters. I know a Jigglypuff, I know a Squirtle, I know...
Yeah, so I think that is Bulbasaur, I believe, and that is Squirtle and Pikachu and... I forget that.
Little flamey dinosaur.
Yeah, something, but yeah. Charmander, yeah. And I don't want to say what that is because I found that one particularly distasteful. But,
no.
But
Pokemon came out when I was in high school and I was just a little bit too old to be into it. So a lot of this is over my head.
Yeah. All right, so Caroline's got the multi-ball ready up the middle. I think it's a Team Rocket multi-ball is what it's called. But unfortunately found the outlane before she could get that started. So she's now at 50 million points. That is the score that Rebecca needs to hit. Otherwise, Caroline is the winner.
So what is the evil cat's name?
Meowth.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that caused you pain.
Yeah.
Someone did
All right, there's an outlane ball save there.
For a foster kitten one of these days. So.
Yeah. Maybe not one of ours, but not saying that we need to have a foster cat anytime soon, but all right. And that is, yeah, so this is, well, that was a mode where you need to get 100 spins on that spinner, but so it is going to be Caroline taking the win on this.
All
Rebecca
right.
second, came in third, and Ellie fourth. So, or not,
Came in.
sorry.
No, Meredith's fourth.
Meredith fourth, yeah. So,
Caroline, Rebecca, came in, and Meredith.
yeah. So,
First time getting first! Fuck yeah!
I mean, I'm still pissed that you wanted the trophy. She can't let anyone be happy.
No, but she doesn't think she's the sad court jester. I'm like,
No, but that's literally who you are.
hello.
Stop. I'm gonna cry.
Because you're the sad court jester. I made you like the saddest trophy. Like I went up there, you think you're sad. Yes, I'm better you than me. I can't do it. We have a picture for the Pokemon? Yes. I don't know. Yeah, the Rick can see. Congratulations. Come here, friend. Team Stars.
So proud of you, Caroline.
Way to go,
Good job.
Caroline.
No.
Just swell it out,
Are you
though.
crying?
You always do this. Are you crying?
Because I need to do
Did you see me
right before.
I think now that you've made her uncomfortable, you might have to comfort her. God damn.
I'm sorry, but I showed her the flip photo, so she's uncomfortable.
So sorry. The what? It doesn't matter. You're still in hand order.
Some kind of order. This is the right order.
Getting glitty.
It's actually a way better mouth shape than most non-cheese words.
What? I fucking hate it. No, you don't. You really
I don't
love
like
the
that
plan.
photo.
You know how to. That's my fun.
I like also that the pictures were not on it. It was just, here's the still, it's just that.
Is everyone taking it off?
Oh, it's this
Yeah, it's the end of a cat number.
Well, no.